and welcome back to the channel. Tonight I am going to go ahead and ship my orders. It's 8:26 on Sunday night. I don't love working Sundays, but I had, family and birthday parties and just all kinds of stuff this week. And then we had church today, potluck, just you name it. It's mostly personal things that have kept me super, super busy. I do have to work 40 hours this week at the hospital, and then I'll do eBay in between, and then we go on a 2-week vacation to Michigan and Canada. So it's a little bit crazy because I want to have listings up while I'm gone. So that's what's making my life kind of crazy. And then I have people in my house taking care of my cat, so I like my house to be super clean. And then I have my friends shipping my items. And even though she has, managed to always find things, even when I'm not organized, in the past, I've had her help me. But, it's really nice for her if she can just come over and ship the orders easily. So I like to kind of do a double check, make sure everything's in order before I go. But the next 7 days are going to be absolutely crazy, let me tell you. But it's good. It's all a good thing. I can't wait for vacation. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I shipped yesterday on Saturday morning. I only have a post office that's open 1 hour on Saturday morning. So I shipped by 9:30. I was just barely there on time to drop my mail off. So since then, it's been, that'd be about 36 hours, not quite 48 hours, but a day and a half. I've sold 16 items for $594.71. So I need to be at work by 6 a.m., so we better get shipping here. All right, so I have a Bowden dress. This is a 16 long. Now, I love Bowden anyway. It is definitely a pickup for me most of the time. I like to get between 24 to 30 on Bowden dresses, and I thought this one might because it's a 16 large, or 16 long, I'm sorry. But I've had this since May 30th, June, July, so over 2 months, and I got an offer on it today, and I thought, I've had it 60 days. It might be the color is a little bit different or whatever. It's kind of a nice green. I'm sure coming up into winter, the green might have been more popular. But anyway, I took $18.99 plus shipping, so $28.47, and there weren't any promotions on this. Now, tonight, the trick is that I have to remember that I'm not taking these till tomorrow. And thankfully now it's changed to where it says Monday. So my labels will automatically print for tomorrow. Now, when I pre-ship on Saturday or I pre-ship on another night, the night before, you have to really be careful. If you're new to eBay, you already know, or, you may not know that. You can change the date that you ship things out, but at my post office, they do check the labels, and it has to be for the day you say it's going to be. All right, this is 9.8 ounces, so I'm going to put 10. This is going to Crossville, Tennessee. I have it going out tomorrow. I charged $6.95, and it's going to cost $5.04. So we have quite a few big packages going out, so it's going to be fun because I have a total mess here still. I'm pretty sure you can see that on camera. I'm almost done with launching everything that my VA had done. I have about 20 more items that I'll do tomorrow night when I get off work. And then I have another haul for you. I have about 7 or 8 IKEA bags full of stuff. I think most of it's consignment, but still I'll show you what I'm picking up to consign. And then today I went to my friend's house up the street. Him and his wife own a pretty successful Western store here in town. And he bought $296 off of me, off of Western hats, North Face jackets, just things that I picked out of the bins that I was going to consign somewhere else. And these are things that he wanted. So I went ahead and got a check for $300 today for all my shopping at the bins. So that doesn't hurt my feelings either. I was really happy he took the stuff that he did. All right, this is a Duluth trading shirt. Let me see how long I've had this. This is an XL tall, but I just can't get Duluth to move. I don't know why anymore. It's just oversaturated. I probably could have waited till mid-winter and maybe gotten 12 or 15 bucks for this. This is clean, no flaws, but I've had this since April 4th. So it's just a really nice Duluth kind of, it's not really flannel, I guess it is, just a button-down heavy shirt. So, I've had this in my scheduled markdown. Since I've had it so long, it got caught up in my markdown, which is fine. I don't pick these up anymore because I do have trouble selling them. So this one sold for $7.65 plus shipping, so $16.86. And then it sold via promoted listings, which is at least 10%. Sometimes on my older stuff, I just put more just to clearance it out. And then they also used my 27% coupon. So, you know, I'm getting my money back that I would have spent at the band. So I'm getting my $2 or $3 back, and that's fine. I'm going to reinvest it into something that sells faster. Okay, so this is 1 pound, 13 ounces. You know, and they do have to pay $10 in shipping. You know, I charge $9.75 or $9.95 now since shipping rates have gone up on the padded flat rate. And that's a lot of money for a customer, you know, 10 bucks just to get it shipped. So I can see why, you know, if Duluth is kind of stagnant, why, you know, they didn't want to pay much. But anyway, this is going to Mount Prospect, Illinois, and it's going to cost $8.30 to ship. Can't believe it's August 7th already tomorrow. Man, where has time gone? I don't know. Okay. There we go. I can tell you that my sales are really picking up now that I listed. It's a big secret. I'm sure none of you knew that when you actually list items, that your sales start to pick up. So, you know, I've had a rough week as far as eBay because I was doing so much nursing stuff and then so many family things, which I'm not complaining about at all. But I just did not consistently list. So I was having 14 orders and $150 in sales. Now that I'm listing again and doing what I need to be doing, we're at about the same number of orders as I've had some of the other days, but we're at 594. And it's because I'm getting my better stuff up, I'm getting traffic to the better stuff, and yeah, it pays to do your work. No secret. This is the last one of that Nutrisystem chocolate fudge protein mix that we had. I showed them on my other video when I sold 3 to 1 person. This one's already wrapped and ready to go. So I sold this last one for $28 plus shipping, so $38.25. My son had bought all 4 for, I want to say, $15. The last one we sold 3 of them for $89, and then we sold this one for $28 plus shipping. The other one we collected shipping money also. So all in all, I'll split this with him. I'll split the 28 or the profit after the eBay fees on the $28. So still a good sale. I don't know why the other person didn't just order all 4 if they wanted them, but they didn't. So because the shipping would have been about the same for him. But maybe they felt like they could only use 3. I don't know. But this one sold right away. Okay, 1 pound, 13 ounces, which I have 1 pound, 12. So I'm going to change that. This one is going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. $9.47, and I charged $10.25, and this is going out tomorrow. Whew. So my husband will have a busy day. He has to take care of the dog and do things that I can't do when I'm at work. And then he is subbing at the senior center. He just helps drive around and take the meals to seniors, and it's really a nice way for him to just kind of do some, it's not, he does get paid, but it's kind of community service type thing. And then he'll have to fit in taking my mail. And so I do work alone. Technically, I'm the one who does most of the eBay, but I have a lot of family, and my husband helps me a lot so that I can work as a nurse too. It's not that I'm doing both jobs by myself. Not really. He does a lot of little things like that. Like he pulled all these orders while I was getting some listings up. I don't like to be making people think that I do all this myself, because then, first of all, that's not realistic for most people. And, you know, I mean, some people can work 80, 90 hours every week. But I don't like people to think that's what I'm doing, because then they'll be very discouraged on their own. My husband and I really prayed about me going back to nursing. We knew what the income, you know, ramifications would be, which are wonderful, but I certainly wasn't willing to, you know, work 80 hours a week. So we started just looking at different ways we could make it happen, and it has been working out really, really well. Just that little 10 or 20 minutes that he's pulling the orders for me, you know, it gave me time to get a few more listings done. All right, 1 pound, 12 ounces. These are a pair of Hoka 1-1 Bondi 6 shoes. They're purple mesh. I looked in there and you couldn't see them because I have them wrapped. So they're a US 9. I always wonder when it says Bondi 6 if people think, that's a size 6. Hopefully they know it's a US 9. I try to make my listings really, really clear. Let's see, how long have I had these? I've had these since April 28th. I'm really glad they're moving. I was trying to get more like $40. They're in pretty clean condition. Anyway, they did use promoted listings and 27% off with my coupon. So the total with shipping is $32.57. So not as much as I wanted, but I keep picking up Hokas if they're $5. I always sell them, and you know, they always sell for between $20 and $45. It depends on the, you know, the actual colorway and all of that. So these are going to St. Albans, West Virginia. Love West Virginia. I charged $12 and it's going to cost $9.17. I always hate it when they say please send the tracking info and they have a lot of feedback on eBay. It's like, you know, your tracking info is right there, and you know, I don't technically mind, but it's faster for them just to look at the number that pops up in there on the thing. But maybe some people have a lot of feedback, but they don't realize that still. I don't know. Okay. I could do this in the morning because I get up about 3:30 or 4 anyway, but I just sleep better if I know that all I have to do is get up and maybe do a couple orders. It's just that fear that you might oversleep, and then how are you going to get your orders out? And so I just like to go to bed as much as possible, having, you know, nothing that can go wrong. So that's what I'm trying to do by shipping tonight. All right, Tommy Bahama Relax. I'm so type A that my husband, he just knows. He just texts me, mail out, you know, like even if he's doing absolutely nothing and I know he's going to take it, and he never has forgotten yet, ever. But it just makes me feel better if I'm at work and I get that text that says mail out, and then I just say TY, thank you, and just I'm that type A, you know. I'd have to reprint all of these and it would be a pain. All right, this is a Tommy Bahama. I'm kind of disappointed in this because I would pick this shirt up again and I would do the exact same thing that I did this time. There's nothing wrong with this shirt. This is a Tommy Bahama linen shirt. It's an extra large linen. It is short sleeved and it's pink. And normally I can get 20 to 25 on a Tommy Bahama linen. But, you know, I've had this since April 19th, at least the first time, maybe even longer. I might have, you know, edited and sold similar on this even before. And I don't know if pink is not the best color in Tommy Bahama. I wouldn't have imagined that, but I know white is very popular. But anyway, this one hung around, even though it's an extra large linen. And so I finally took an offer, or sent an offer today, for $11 plus shipping, so $18.46, which I think is really, really low for a Tommy Bahama linen. But I've tried everything I know, and it just didn't want to sell. It didn't sell with any promotions. So, okay, 8. I have another Tommy Bahama Linen. I don't know what size that is that I'm gonna list this week. It's yellow, so hopefully that does better. This is going to Rensselaer. Let's see, how do you say this? Those of you from New York will know. Rensselaer, New York. Is that how I say it? I charged $6.75, and it's going to cost $4.31. So yeah, sometimes it's mystifying because it's something I would pick up if I saw at the bins again tomorrow, and I just can't figure it out. Sorry guys, I keep forgetting to look in the camera. I just am trying to print here as I go also. So this is how many of the things that my VA has done that I still haven't listed. I've got to get all these done in the next 3 days. I'm starting to schedule out for my vacation so that I can have as many up as possible. I don't know if I'm going to achieve, 10 a day while I'm gone. That's 200 listings. And I do probably have enough jewelry on hand. If I could get that done and get them all up and launching, I might get 10 a day up. But, well, no, it wouldn't be. I'm sorry. 14 times 10 is 140. I'm only gone 14 days. So that's a lot better. 140 is a lot better. I know I don't have enough clothing to do 140. I'm seeing now that I think I have 2 tubs worth, minus whatever we find in here that is actually for eBay, but I do not have that much eBay stuff. So, you have to look at it both ways. I just sold $300 in consignment to my friend up the street who has the store. So it's not eBay, and it's not eBayable stuff, but it's stuff I did pick up and source at the bins. So you just have to look at it both ways. I made that money too, so it's not the end of the world if I don't always get my listings up. But it does bother me because that's what I'm trying to do. All right. This is 1 pound, 3 ounces. And let me make sure. I think I put that this was 13 ounces. Yep, this is definitely priority. Oh, okay, I put padded flat rate. I was like, uh-oh, I didn't charge them enough. But even though I have the weight in there wrong, I did charge them $9.99 because this is heavier. So actually, I should show you first. Okay, this is a Ralph Lauren robe. It's a blue and white striped. It is new with tags, but it had a little flaw in it. I think it had a little tiny stain from like hitting the floor or something like that, at the store. So I tried to get more because Ralph Lauren is pretty popular. It didn't have the big crest on it. If it has the crest or the big logo, and if it doesn't have a stain and it's new with tags, I probably would have tried for about 30 or 35 on this. But because of the little stain, and it was a little more plain piece, it just didn't sell that fast, or that well. It sold fast. So this is a woman's large, and let's see here. I took $29.03 total, but 10 of that is what I charged for shipping. So $29.03 was the order total on that. Okay, so this is going to Tucson, Arizona. Like I said, I charged $9.99. It's going to cost $8.30. Okay. Sometimes that happens, when it's new with tags out of the bins, you should still look. There can be a flaw, but when I actually went to photo it, I saw the little stain. To make sure I don't get any crinkles in these here. Okay. This next one, I sold a ton of these all at once when I first got these. This is a brand called Zero Fox Trot. It's very popular. They sell very fast. Here is your brand, 0 Fox Trot. That is a bolo if you don't mind doing kind of military stuff. This one is by veterans who have served in the war, washed with blood and souls. It's you know, for people who have been in battle, and so some of the prints are a little more graphic, you know, not any more graphic than all the other skull things and stuff around. But anyway, so the other 6 or something that I got at one time, it was a lot of them. There were several that sold for 40. There were some that sold for, you know, 22, but they sold faster. This one has kind of hung out. This is an extra large, and it sold for 15 plus shipping, so $23.11. And it's sold via promoted listings. And let's see how long I've had this. I've had this since May 20th, so June, July. So I've had this one for some reason for over 2 months. But it did sell. I would pick all of these up again. They sold so fast for the most part. What did I say? Okay. 7. Remember a number while you're talking. 7 ounces. This is going to Costa Mesa, California. I charged $6.95. It's going to cost $4.20. I should check and see and make sure. I don't think tomorrow is any kind of a holiday, right? I don't think our next postal holiday is till September. I have it over on my wall. Let's see. Yeah, September 4th or something like that is Labor Day. So I don't have any postal holidays to worry about right now. So let's see, that won't be the Monday we get back. That'll be the week after we get back from vacation. So I will have to remember that the following Monday after I get back from vacation to be aware of the shipping dates. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll deal with this one. Now this is a consignment customers, and she had given me a ton of Barbies to sell for her. If you saw any of my haul videos on the hard goods, I would have shown these a couple months back. I've had these, let's see when I listed these. I've had these since July 1st, but I ended and sold similar, so that's not accurate. I've had these several months. These are a lot of 5 holiday Barbies. I have them all wrapped at least, you know, a little bit in bubble wrap. So there's 5 of them. Some of them are a lot bigger too. So the ones in this group are, let's see here. We've got, oh, I guess I just showed them really zoomed up close in the pictures. I didn't actually type them out. So we've got the Happy Holidays Barbie, 2nd edition. Another Happy Holidays. Then we've got the, what is it? Festive Season Barbie. And they're all really beautiful. But, you know, Barbies, they aren't always worth as much, you know, especially used. Because I don't put them as new once they've been displayed, because you just can't promise. So anyway, I sold a lot of the other Barbies in singles for $20, $30, $40 for her. But this whole set I've had at over $100 for at least 2 to 3 months, and I just couldn't get that price on these particular 5 Barbies. So I went ahead and took an offer for her of $60 plus shipping, so $102.15. They did sell with promoted listings. That's still good. These are kind of the leftover of the Barbies that weren't worth money on their own. We sold several Christian Dior Barbies that this collector had. And on one of them I got like over $100 right away. The other one I want to say it sold for $75 or $80 or something like that. And thankfully this box is going to California. So that makes the shipping not too expensive. So that is good. So I've got my dimensions always on the box there, so that if my friend or my husband is shipping for me and I'm away, which I often am, then you know, all they have to do is double check the weight. So I did write the weight on there, and my weight is also correct on the box. It's not correct in here. I need to put 715, and then let me double check my measurements. 25, 16, and 11, and that is what I have. So gosh, that's a lot more. I wonder how I calculated that, because this is only going to California. Let me see what UPS is. It's a lot more than I thought. Okay, I must have, I don't know what in the world, because USPS Ground Advantage, which is like Parcel Post, and it's been really, really good for me. It was going to charge me $68, and I only charged $37.50, but thankfully, UPS Ground is $23.82. So that must have been the price I was looking at, and then I clicked the wrong shipping service, because I'm like, man, I am $30 off. But I would have just eaten it if I would have made that mistake. I wouldn't have charged my consignment customer. So anyway, I charged $37.50 for shipping. Thankfully, it's only going to be $23.82 since it's going to California. All right, let's go ahead and print that. Wow, that would have been a huge discrepancy, because yeah, I have $36 written on the box. So that would have been to Florida. So I must have been looking at the UPS price. Whew, thankfully. All right, let's mark out that it says Barbies on here. These could be for a Christmas gift. I know I'm already thinking about what to get, you know, certain family members for Christmas. It's already kind of going through my mind. So, you know, this could very easily be a Christmas gift. So I'm going to put that on there. I feel bad because my husband will have to go to UPS tomorrow too. He doesn't have to go there till he gets off work at 1 actually, but okay, let's get this out of here. Alright, we've got another big box here. This is another doll. So this is for my same consign. No, this is my son's actually. This isn't my consignment customer. This is my son's doll. And I will see, she is wrapped up pretty good. Let me see if I can get her out of here. Okay. She's down in here. Let me see if you can even see this here. All right. She is down in here. I'm going to wrap her better than she is. I'll put her aside and wrap her better when we get off of here. She sold for $57 plus shipping, so $85.07. She is an EG 25-inch vintage drink wet boy baby doll, 2511 life size, green eyelashes. And this is going to Astor, Florida, so as far away as you can possibly go, so that's going to be expensive. If it all checks out like I put it in here, it should cost $30.34, and I only charged $22.50. So again, I go to Pirate Ship and I do this ahead of time. Okay, USPS Ground Advantage is $24.23, so that is what I had chosen up here. So that's closer to the price, but I'm going to recheck and make sure that this is 5 pounds, 15 ounces, and then make sure that my dimensions check out, 19, 13, and 13. But I will do that after we get done. Let's just do the other things here. That'll be my last one that I have to do. All right, this is called Scrummy Bears. I have had this for quite a while. I'm really glad this is going. I've had this since March 20th. Here is your title. I would say I would still pick this up. This is still kind of a bolo. Let me see here, guys. I don't want to shut it. Okay, Scrummy Bears. So when I saw this, it was a crop top, and I just knew it was kind of distinctive. And at first, I thought maybe someone had cut the sweatshirt. I didn't know, but I looked it up, and this is kind of what they make. This is a size large. Some of these patterns can go quite high. This one, like I said, it's hung around for months. I think I had it at more 40 to 50 is why, because they can go high. So anyway, I finally have been editing things, and I took an offer of 20 bucks plus shipping, so $28.07, and no promotions of any kind. So, and this says Wacom or something, only spelled differently. So I don't know anything about the company, but I would definitely look at anything that says Scrummy Bear or Scummy Bears. I guess it is. Okay. All right, this weighs 10 ounces. This is going to Bailey, Colorado, so not too far from me. I charged $6.75 and it's going to cost $4.69. I walked the dog once yesterday with my husband, but I really needed to do at least once today. But I just feel like I am kind of behind. I'm hoping by Tuesday I feel a lot better. My boss accidentally put me down for 50 hours this week, which I told her I'll do because, you know, overtime nursing salary, I'm not too proud. I'll do it. I don't care, you know. But I'm still technically in training at this new job, so I knew that she couldn't really give me overtime. We've talked about that before when she was talking about hiring me and everything. And for the training part now, as soon as I'm on the floor, I'm sure I'll have to resist all the overtime they want to give me. But anyway, so I said, that's fine with me if you want me to have 50 hours, but I'm pretty sure that you said, you know, not this week. And so I have to cut out a day so I can have any day off this week I want, and I just haven't decided. I want to catch up so bad here on my eBay. So I'm thinking maybe I'll work Monday, Tuesday, and then take Wednesday off, just get a lot of this done, and then go back to work for 2 days, and then I'll have 2 more days before we go on vacation. So, or I could work all 4 in a row and just do the best I can in the evenings, and then have 3 days off in a row to get ready for vacation. That sounds good too. It all sounds good. I like my job though. I'm not, you know, not dreading it tomorrow. I'm looking forward to going. This is called Ayet's Franz, and I'll show this to you. Ayet's Franz or Ayet's Franz. I don't know, but these are definitely a pickup there. It shows on the leg a little bit more too. So I found these at the bins. Surprisingly, they were wiped out of the bins and nothing happened to them. There weren't yellow stains on them, surprisingly. I've had these for, let's see here. I've had these since June 19th, so about a month and, you know, month and a couple weeks, 6 weeks. And they are joggers, and they're in a size small. So, but I looked up the brand. You know, if these had been a little bit bigger size, like a large or extra large, they certainly are a bolo. But anyway, they did sell with promoted listings and 27% off on a coupon I have. And so they sold for $23.51 altogether. And they are 15.3 ounces, so I have to put in 16 on here. These are going to New Albany, Ohio. And I charged $6.99 shipping, so it's going to cost $6.44. So let's see, probably a net profit of around 10 or 12 by the time I bought the item, paid the shipping, and paid for the promotions. So not bad, not where I want to be. I think I had these at like 30, 35 initially, and you know, it's going on 6 weeks, and it's a bins pickup, so it's money, honey. Okay. All right, this is a Cachet jacket. I have a really pretty purple dress down here that is Cachet brand, and I do pretty well with it. It's kind of a vintage brand, but vintage is in like 1990s, but people put vintage in all of the Cachet that I find. So here is the Cachet tag. See if you're seeing this. Cachet tag there. If I don't get it sideways. There we go. I'm trying to get the size out of the way and the light. There's Cachet. C-A-C-H-E. This is really, really pretty. It's sheer. Very pretty kind of blouse or jacket, whichever one you want to call it. So I have had this for a long time, and it says reed, so I think I have like a pulled string in here. Let me look. I think I have a pulled thread on this. This is sheer and could be worn as a jacket or a blouse. Some areas, of the beading are missing or damaged. Okay, so it's pretty subtle, but this had some beading on it, and when you look up really close, some of the beading was missing. I still had put this at like $50 because these are so popular in the Cachet brand, but because of the damage, I finally took an offer of $22.19 plus shipping, so $31.05. And it sold via promoted, but they did not use my coupon. So not bad for a flawed item. You know, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I would do that again. Even flawed, if it's a substantial piece in Cachet, something that pretty, I would do it and probably try to get 20 if it's something out of the bins. This is going to Petaluma, California. I charged $6.75. It's going to cost $4.20. I don't know why I had it in 2 bags either. I really don't, but I'm going to keep this poly bag. I don't need 2 that I can see. I don't know, maybe I thought since it has beads, maybe that's why I did it. I don't know. I'll put it in there. The beads are already a little bit damaged, but I'll put it in there. Hopefully I didn't go over my ounces now, but that's okay. I always round up anyway. Trying to think how many items I have. 1, 2, 3. I've got quite a few in there. I've got like 20 more to list. Not tonight. I'm not doing it tonight. I'll do them tomorrow when I get off work. Okay. This is a set of Canon Towels. They're vintage. I had originally sold these once. They were new in the package, and the package was really wide. It was like this wide, and they're gold, you know, mid-century modern type Canon towels, and new in the package. So I think I sold them to this lady for like $40 plus shipping, and then she got them and she opened them and said, oh, these towels are too cheap or whatever, and she was just expecting something different. So you know, I paid the shipping back, and now of course they're open, so they're still new, never used, but they're in an open or damaged box. So I went ahead and just put in the listing, you know, that since the box is already damaged, I'll fold it in half to put it in there. And so the box now is a lot more condensed, whereas before it was like way out here. And I just kind of clearanced them out, got my money back. $18.25 plus shipping, so $31.97. The towels do have that really cute vintage look, but they're not as thick as some other Canon towels that I've seen. So, you know, I can get why she was saying that. Now that she sent them back, I can kind of see where, you know, if you're going to actually take a bath with them, I can see where, you know, she didn't want to do that. Okay, so let me see if I can eke this by under 2. I'm not quite sure. Let me let it sit there. Well, I think I can do, no, it's still going to round up to 2 pounds, so I had it correctly before. Okay, so this is going to Staunton, Virginia. I charged $12.75, and it's going to cost $9.47. Ooh, I'm back here. Okay. I am really making a mess here. Okay, let's go back on my list. Okay. What do we have next here? All right, this shirt is a rugby shirt. I've had this a long time. I want to say a year and a half. This time I just edited it on August 5th. I ended and, well, no, actually she bought it and then she said that she forgot to use a coupon. And so it was ended. She canceled the order. That's why it says August 5th, because that was just a couple days ago. But I know I've had this over a year and a half just based on the number, because this is $39.45 and I am on the 5840s as far as my inventory system. So almost 2,000 items ago. So I know this has been a long time. I mean, I actually listed 3,000 items last year is what my numbers on eBay say. So maybe under a year, but a long time. Anywho, this is clean, but it does have some pilling on the sleeves and the front of the sweatshirt. So that probably hurt it. A lot of this brand, this Wither Knot, is kind of a pickup. I would still probably pick up another one if it wasn't flawed like this. So this person, in the end, after the coupon, paid $27.78. She had also asked me and said, hey, can you hold off shipping till next week because it's for a birthday gift and I'm going to be gone, or something like that. And I said, you know, I'm really sorry. I wish I could. Oh, no, I see. Actually, it's for his birthday, and she wanted to wait so that they wouldn't open it, and I almost forgot. I told her what I would do is put it in another bag and put for your birthday, don't open. So I'm going to do that. I'm really glad I remembered because, you know, I would not want to forget. Arlington, Virginia is where this is going. So, you know, this is a small thing to ask. I get it, you know. Probably she doesn't realize it from Wyoming. This isn't going to get there anytime soon anyway, all the way to Virginia. But I'm going to put birthday from John. Don't open yet, or whatever. I don't know. Don't open yet. Okay, birthday from John. Don't open yet. B-Day gift. Wait to open. All right. I went the extra mile, right? Shouldn't we once in a while? Now, if they ask me to gift wrap and all this stuff, I just tell them I don't have that service because I'm a bad gift wrapper. But, you know, I will do that. So, I'm so thankful I remembered because I just would feel horrible. All right, this, like I said, is going to Virginia. It's in the padded flat rate, and so I charged $9.99. It's going to cost $8.30. I hope the person is happy with the shirt and that she read that it has a little pilling on there. I don't think it's horrible, but hope she read my listing. We'll find out. All right, we've got two more, plus I got to finish that doll, but I think I did pretty good. I don't know where I'm at on time. 43, that's not too bad for almost doing 15 orders. It'll be about an hour once I finish the doll and get that upstairs. All right, I'm trying to make it simple for my husband and separate the UPS from the USPS because he'll be in a hurry when he goes there. Now this one is, I'm not going to try to take this out because I have it in there pretty snugly. It's an Alpaca Connection sweater. It's a woman's medium. I have Peru cable knit fisherman's sweater. And so you can see it's pretty substantial cable knit. I do okay on sweaters like this if they have a decent name brand. Otherwise I consign them and I just try to get 10 or 20 bucks from consignment. So this one I've had a while. I've had this since April 4th. It's actually a really cute sweater. They used my coupon for 27% off, no promoted listings. So in the end, they paid a total of $38.19 for this cable Alpaca Connection sweater. And I'm going to make sure I get the top closed here. Ugh. Not easy. This is a meets the requirements, you know, because I can get it folded, but, and it goes an inch over or whatever the requirements are. But it wasn't easy. So I'm going to put the label right here, try not to get it crinkled, and then I'll put some other tape on there to reinforce. So this is going to Arlington, Massachusetts. I charge $9.75 and it's going to cost $8.30. There it goes. I made s'mores today in the oven. Have you ever made them in the oven? We had some leftover marshmallows and chocolate and graham crackers at church from this picnic that we had like a week and a half ago. And we didn't want to get the barbecue grill out again and roast the marshmallows. So I just looked up this recipe, and you just put them under the broiler and they actually taste just the same. They're very good. But I gotta watch out how much of this sugar stuff I'm eating. I ate birthday cake all week, and oh my goodness. Okay, what is this one? $53.97. This is a Green Lantern figure. It's a DC Direct Justice Society of America Green Lantern Golden Age Series 1, brand new. So this is something my son gave me to consign. You can always see these items in my haul videos that I do on the hard goods hauls. I do need to go back and relabel some of my videos and make it more clear, but usually I label those hard good hauls so you can kind of see. This is 1 pound, 14 ounces. This is going to Fayetteville, Georgia. I charged $10.55 and it's going to cost $9.17. So we'll split this after all the fees and everything. So $40.17 all in with the tax and everything is what the customer paid. Yeah, my friend bought about 10 coats from me today. They weren't real super high end. There was one coat that he did pay $75 for that is going straight to my consignment client. In fact, I better make a note of that. I don't want to forget to send her that money because it's not on eBay. It's outside of eBay. So I need to make sure that I actually do that because I'm so busy I might forget. So I'm gonna actually, I think it's more like 110 on all the other coats, so I'll put that down and make sure I take care of that. Okay, well guys, that is all I have on my shipping video. I'll just go finish up that baby doll one, and probably tomorrow night, I get off work about 4, I'll come home and probably try to walk the dog tomorrow and get some exercise. I hurt my hip flexor a long time ago on my left hip, and I'm fine if I just do my normal life and if I don't sit too much. That's part of the reason I have my standing desk. But since we're going to be in the car all the way to Michigan, Canada, and back over the next 2 weeks once we leave, and then plus I did that whole, what was it? It was 5 weekdays, then the weekend off, and then 2 more days of straight in the chair at the hospital there doing, continuing education credit. So I was in a chair for like 7 days out of 9 days, and I don't ever do that because of my hip flexor injury. So I got to make sure I'm walking the dog almost every day this week because I'm going to be in the car so much, and then I don't have trouble. If I don't, oh man, it's not fun. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to let you go. I hope to, like I said, get home at 4 tomorrow. After I walk the dog, then I will try to finish up this haul because it's right in the middle of my floor over here, and I want to show you the different stuff I got. I know there's at least one CC Filson piece in there that I bought on consignment with my consignment cash, and so I have some good stuff. So thanks for joining me so late. At least for me, it's late. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but it's 9:15 for me. I think we did pretty good. We did 15 orders in 49 minutes, and then I'll go finish that one. So I did it in under an hour. I think that's pretty good. And anyway, if you don't mind, like and subscribe. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.